Okay, conditioning your marks, conditioning your release marks. If you looked at the video that was watch out, up, stay, and okay, okay is your first release mark. That means, hey, you are free to stop doing whatever picture I have asked for, whatever picture that is, whether it's staying at a threshold, being up on a bench, whatever. Whatever picture I've said you're responsible for, you are now no longer responsible for that picture. You can do what you want. That is a release to liberty, right? Not a release to a specific reward event, but a release to liberty. What I want to do, especially because I want to train very specific behaviors with very specific outcomes, and I want to be able to control where their attention goes and where their expectation of reward comes from, I want to condition release marks that are specific to reward, right? So I want to say yes for a reward that is from me, and I want to say get it for a reward that is away from me. Again, language, don't care what you use. I know a guy that says as a sound, and that means come get your toy, right? People use clickers for food from me, and whatever. Foreign languages, I don't care. But you need to pick a sound that means reward comes from me, and a sound that means reward comes from outside of me, so I can start to direct attention in more advanced work. It won't matter in basic work, but in more advanced work, it'll absolutely matter, and you got to put it in the foundation. That's it. When you start any mark conditioning session or any training, because all the training sessions we do are going to be reward based. So when you start any training session, you want to tell them the window of opportunity is on the table, right? The window of opportunity. If I say, are you ready? The window of opportunity opens and we get to train. That's with box feeding, that's with tug, that's with personal play, that is with food play, that is with whatever, right? Are you ready? Should bring their attention and have them know the opportunity for reward is on the table. Enough closes the window, says, don't keep pestering me, I'm not going to throw the ball again, don't beg for food. That window is closed, we're done training, go chill, be at liberty, be cool, be calm. So the window of opportunity, are you ready? And enough. Again, language, don't care if it's English, don't care. You pick the sound that makes the picture, right? Are you ready? And enough, whatever your words are for that. But it's, are you ready? Mark, and then enough, and turn it off. Okay, how I'm gonna hold food. I'm gonna go like this. I take my hand, I put the food inside that part of my hand. Now, I can turn my hand over and not drop it. I can make it easy for a dog to take the food out of my hand, but I can also cup it like this, like I'm drinking water, and I can make it difficult. Instead of like this, the dog bites my fingers. See what I mean? Like bites my fingers like this. If I go like this, the dog can kind of scratch into it and push into it, and that's what I want. I want them to drive into reward like that, right? I don't want them driving in, and I don't want to get my fingers bitten while I'm doing it. It's also important, I don't want them driving into a closed fist. I want them to see this signal as what they're trying to do. They're trying to get their mouth in this pocket. That's going to matter later on, because if they're just following a fist randomly, then when I turn my hand, it has no effect on the dog trying to get to the food. But if they're knowing that they're going to take food out of this pocket, then when I turn the pocket, they'll turn their whole body to get to the reward, and now I can start to control where the dog is and shape behaviors for myself. So that's how you hold food. So first we're going to look at doing a bunch of reps of the word yes. Ready? Yes. Say it, then move. Yes. Right? Don't say yes while you move your hands. Say the word, then make the move. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Yes. 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 Nice. Enough. Now we're going to look at get it, reward away from me. So, here we go. You ready? Get it. Get it. Say it, then do it. Get it. Good girl. we're gonna vary it up. I can do some sessions of just yes, I can do some sessions of just get it, but I can also mix it up. When you start to mix it up, don't do that too soon. Get them real good on either one. When you start to mix it up, what you're really hoping to eventually see is if I say get it and I throw the food and the food's out there, when they get the food, if I say get it, they start staying out there looking around because they know it comes from outside, right? If I say yes, they start running back to me, right? If they're right in front of me and I say get it, before I've thrown it, they start running. It's like telling a kid playing football, go long. They run before you throw. Does that make sense? So ideally, yes will bring them to me before I present food. Get it will run them out before I present food. Like they'll start to predict. What we're looking for is prediction. That's what we're looking for them to go, ooh, I know what that means, right? We're looking for them to associate a sound with the corresponding picture. So here's a quick session of mixing them up. You ready, B? Get it. Yes. Yes. Get it. Grr. Get it. Grr. Get it. Yes. Get it. Good job, B. Yes. Oh, get it. Good. Enough. So I'll do that 3-4 times a day. Like your goal is to take their food, the food ration, like you have kibble, right? To take their food, but you want to train with your food, right? Don't do this with extra treats. Do this with their daily food.